freaking time for work. Like you literally get off of work and then you're preparing yourself for work the next freaking day. So if you don't like your job, or if your job is like depressing like mine was, then you kind of don't like a whole section of your life. And I remember going out to work that day and it was time for work, and I wasn't feeling it, girl. Like I would have to prepare. And I remember just falling into the grass in my front yard. And I literally just laid there and kind of rolled around like, no, I don't want to go to work. And you know what's so crazy? My family, they see me like going through it and they kind of laugh at it now. They actually laughed then. They was like, girl, you fell out in the grass and was rolling around like, I don't want to go to work. I don't want to go to work. But if you can imagine that, that means it's pretty bad. Like you literally fall out in the ground and just go to rolling around how you don't want to go to work. And it wasn't because I was lazy or nothing. It I don't know. Baby. And the thing is, for me, I had so many dreams. I still have dreams. I haven't achieved many of my dreams. So I still have all my dreams that I had back then. But I can literally say that I am not where I was. Like, thank God I'm not where I was. I don't, and ever since that job, I've had jobs that have been hard. They have been challenging. There has been people talking, like chitter chatter, but I have never had a job that has put me in a depression for months upon years like that super center had that hold on me. And it's just like it's your environment. I remember having this conversation with my cousin. Your environment can change your life. Like you're when you're in a bad environment, actually it's that Team C's video that I'm doing for Mr. Beast for his little challenge or whatever. So I'll put that in the description box. Check that out. I'm painting the sea while we talk about, they're talking about cleaning up the environment. And for me, I was liking it to your bad environment being a reason to, like a lot of the things you go through could be because you're not in a good environment. And I was not in a good environment in that super center. Prison is not a good environment. So a lot of time by them being in prison, they have all these issues, but it's because of their environment. And for me, that was because of my environment. Because when I left that environment, the minute I left there, all those years I researched school, always wanted to go back. I finally went back. I never would have went back to school had I not left that job. And that's changing your environment. And that's crazy, but yeah. So number 10, I got hurt due to their negligence. And just because they are a big company, I lost. And big business versus the little guy. I probably said that all wrong. What I'm trying to say, girl, got hurt on the job, not even on the job, on my day off. Like, Craig, you got fired on your day off, girl. Like, yes, I got hurt on my day off. Wasn't even the same store that I work at. But because of it, they tried to terminate me. I do have that story. I'll link that in the description box. But yes, because of that, they tried to terminate me. And I liken that to, which, instead of them terminating me because I knew what they were doing, I went from no write ups to on my last leg because I got hurt like crazy. But I liken that to how no matter what they do wrong in DLC, the prisoner is always the one that's wrong. You did something to me, but yet I'm getting punished for it. And that's how that situation was working at that super center. They hurt me, but yet I got the punishment. So I don't know if I clearly made the little connected the dots for you, but they connected my mind, girl. It was like I was in a prison. For real. My man in prison over there, and I'm in prison out here. Like, girl. So I'm glad that I can look back now. And I used to all the time dream of that day that I was going to leave that job. And I never thought it would ever happen. And it's the same with Marcello being in prison. I dream of the day he could leave that prison, but it feels like it'll never happen because it's so far off. But one day I left and I never came back. So, with that said, it's your girl Cadillac.